The Indian Air Force stands as a formidable guardian of India's vast airspace. Its responsibilities are immense, covering diverse geographical terrains and complex security challenges. Modern combat aircraft are the sharpest tools in its arsenal. These machines are crucial for maintaining air superiority, a key factor in any modern conflict. Without control of the skies, ground and naval operations become significantly more vulnerable. The IAF's ability to project power and deter potential adversaries heavily relies on the capabilities of its fighter fleet. Therefore, the selection of new aircraft is a decision of paramount strategic importance, impacting national security for decades. The strategic landscape around India necessitates a technologically advanced and versatile air arm. The IAF must be prepared for a wide range of operations. These include defensive counter-air missions to protect Indian territory. They also involve offensive strikes deep into enemy territory. Furthermore, reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and support for ground troops are vital roles. The aircraft chosen must be capable of performing effectively across this entire spectrum. This requires a careful balance of speed, agility, sensor capabilities, weapon loads, and survivability. The IAF continuously evaluates global aviation advancements to ensure its fleet remains at the cutting edge. India's historical reliance on a mix of aircraft from different origins, including Russian, French, and indigenous platforms, presents both opportunities and challenges. While this diversification can prevent over-reliance on a single supplier, it also complicates logistics, maintenance, and training. When considering new acquisitions, the IAF must weigh the benefits of advanced technology against the complexities of integrating new systems. The goal is always to enhance operational effectiveness and ensure that the new platforms can work seamlessly with existing assets. This makes the choice between aircraft like the Sukhoi Su-57 and the Dassault Rafale a subject of intense scrutiny and careful deliberation. The decision-making process involves evaluating not just the aircraft's performance specifications, but also its life cycle costs, transfer of technology agreements, and the potential for indigenous manufacturing or upgrades. India's Make in India initiative also plays a significant role, encouraging domestic production and technological self-reliance. As the IAF looks to modernize and expand its capabilities, particularly in the realm of fifth-generation fighters, the choices made today will define its strength and operational readiness for the foreseeable future. The comparison between potent contenders like the Su-57 and the Rafale is therefore central to this strategic planning. The Sukhoi Su-57, codenamed Felon by NATO, represents Russia's foray into the realm of fifth-generation fighter aircraft. Developed by the Sukhoi Design Bureau, this aircraft is intended to be a successor to the venerable Su-27 and MiG-29 families. Its design incorporates advanced features such as stealth technology, supercruise capability, and highly integrated avionics. The Su-57 aims to provide Russia with an air superiority fighter capable of competing with Western counterparts like the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. Its development has been a long process, marked by considerable ambition and technological challenges. Key design elements of the Su-57 include blended wing-body aerodynamics, internal weapons bays to reduce radar cross-section, and advanced sensor fusion. The aircraft is powered by two Saturn AL-41F1 afterburning turbofan engines with plans for a more advanced engine, the Izdeliye-30, to further enhance performance in the future. The Su-57 boasts a sophisticated radar system, the N-036 Bielka, which includes multiple active electronically scanned array radars distributed around the airframe for enhanced situational awareness. This multi-band radar capability is designed to detect and track a wide range of targets, including low observable threats. The Su-57 is designed for multi-role capabilities, although its primary focus is air superiority. It can carry a variety of air-to-air and air-to-surface weaponry. These weapons are housed internally to maintain stealth, but external hardpoints are also available for carrying larger ordnance loads when stealth is less critical. The aircraft features a 30mm GSH-31 cannon for close-range engagements. Russia has emphasized the Su-57's supermaneuverability, a traditional strength of Sukhoi fighters, which could provide an edge in within-visual-range combat scenarios. This agility is achieved through advanced flight control systems and thrust vectoring nozzles on its engines. For the Indian Air Force, the Su-57 offers the allure of fifth-generation technology from a traditional defense partner. India had previously been involved in a joint development program with Russia, known as the Fifth-Generation Fighter Aircraft Project, based on the Su-57. Although India later withdrew from the FGFA program, the familiarity with Russian platforms and the potential for a high-performance stealth fighter remain points of interest. The Su-57's capabilities, particularly its advanced sensors and potential for future upgrades, make it a significant aircraft on the global stage, warranting careful consideration by any air force looking to modernize. The Dassault Rafale is a French twin-engine Canard delta-wing, multi-role fighter aircraft. Designed and built by Dassault Aviation, the Rafale is intended to perform a wide range of missions. These include air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strike, anti-ship strike, and nuclear deterrence. This versatility is a key selling point, allowing air forces to consolidate various roles onto a single platform. The Rafale has been in service with the French Air Force and French Navy for many years, and has seen combat in various theaters, proving its capabilities and reliability under operational conditions. The Rafale incorporates a range of advanced technologies. It features a sophisticated avionics suite, including the RBE-2AA ESA radar, which provides excellent detection and tracking capabilities. Its Spectra integrated electronic warfare suite offers advanced self-protection features including threat detection, jamming, and decoy deployment. The Rafale also utilizes an optimized sensors and stealth system, which includes an infrared search and track capability for passive target detection. While not a true stealth aircraft in the same category as the Su-57 or F-22, the Rafale incorporates design features to reduce its radar cross-section and infrared signature. One of the Rafale's most lauded features is its omniroll capability. This means it can seamlessly switch between different mission types during a single sortie. For example, a Rafale could engage enemy aircraft while en route to a ground target, perform the strike mission, and then defend itself against air threats on its return. This flexibility is highly valued by air forces operating in complex and dynamic environments. The aircraft can carry a wide array of French and NATO-compatible weaponry, including Mika air-to-air missiles, Scalp cruise missiles, and Hammer air-to-ground precision-guided munitions. The Indian Air Force has already inducted the Rafale into its fleet, with the first batch arriving in 2020. This acquisition was driven by the IAF's urgent need for a modern multi-role fighter to bolster its combat capabilities. The Rafale's proven track record, advanced avionics, and potent weapon systems were key factors in its selection. The Indian variant includes several India-specific enhancements. The existing operational experience with the Rafale within the IAF provides a solid baseline for understanding its performance, maintenance requirements, and integration potential with other assets, which is a significant advantage when considering further acquisitions or comparisons. When comparing the technical specifications of the Sukhoi Su-57 and the Dassault Rafale, it is essential to note that the Su-57 is positioned as a fifth-generation fighter, while the Rafale is generally considered a 4.5-generation aircraft. The Su-57 is a larger and heavier aircraft, with a maximum takeoff weight significantly greater than the Rafale. This size difference allows the Su-57 to carry more internal fuel, and potentially, a larger internal weapons load, contributing to its planned longer range and endurance. The Su-57 is designed for supercruise, the ability to sustain supersonic flight without using fuel-guzzling afterburners, a feature typically associated with fifth-generation designs. In terms of speed, both aircraft are highly capable. The Su-57 is reported to have a top speed exceeding Mach 2, potentially around Mach 2.2 to 2.3 with its current engines, and this may increase with the introduction of the new Isdelia 30 engines. The Rafale also has a top speed of around Mach 1.8. While the Su-57 likely has an edge in raw top speed and sustained supersonic performance due to supercruise, the Rafale's agility and aerodynamic design make it a formidable opponent in various flight regimes. The service ceiling for both aircraft is high, typically around 15,000 to 18,000 meters, allowing them to operate effectively at high altitudes. Avionics and sensor suites are critical differentiators. The Su-57 features the N036 Bielka ESA radar system with multiple arrays, designed for wide angular coverage and resistance to jamming. It also incorporates an advanced electro-optical targeting system. The Rafale is equipped with the Thales RBE-2AA ESA radar, known for its reliability and performance, and the Spectra electronic warfare suite, which is highly regarded. Both aircraft emphasize sensor fusion, integrating data from various sensors to provide the pilot with a comprehensive picture of the battle space. However, the Su-57's distributed radar arrays potentially offer a more holistic situational awareness around the aircraft. Weapon carrying capacity is another important factor. The Su-57 has internal weapons bays designed to carry a range of air-to-air and air-to-surface missiles while maintaining stealth. It also has external hardpoints for additional ordnance. The Rafale has a significant payload capacity, typically up to 9,500 kilograms, distributed across 14 external hardpoints. While the Rafale relies on external carriage, which increases its radar signature, its ability to carry a diverse and heavy load of advanced French and international munitions is a strong point. The choice between internal and external carriage reflects different design philosophies regarding stealth and mission flexibility. Section 5. Combat Capabilities, Air Superiority and Strike Missions. In air superiority roles, both the Sukhoi Su-57 and Dassault Rafale bring formidable capabilities, though their design philosophies differ. The Su-57 is primarily designed as an air dominance fighter, emphasizing speed, altitude, maneuverability, and stealth to engage and destroy enemy aircraft. Its powerful engines, potential for thrust vectoring, and advanced long-range air-to-air missiles are tailored for this role. The aircraft's sensor suite, particularly its AESA radar system with wide coverage, is intended to detect and track enemy fighters, including stealthy ones, at significant distances, allowing it to dictate engagements. Its supercruise capability enables it to close distances rapidly or escape threats efficiently. The Dassault Rafale, while highly capable in air-to-air combat, is marketed as an omni-role aircraft. This means it is designed to excel in both air superiority and strike missions. For air combat, the Rafale relies on its agility, advanced RBE-2 ESA radar, and a potent combination of Mica and Meteor air-to-air missiles. The Meteor, a beyond visual range air-to-air missile, is particularly noteworthy for its ramjet propulsion, giving it a very long range and a large no-escape zone. The Rafale's Spectra EW suite also plays a crucial role in air combat by detecting, identifying, and jamming enemy radar and missile threats, enhancing its survivability. For strike missions, the Rafale has a proven track record. It can carry a wide variety of air-to-ground munitions, including precision-guided bombs and long-range cruise missiles like the Scalp EG. Its ability to perform deep interdiction strikes, close air support, and anti-ship missions makes it a versatile asset. The Rafale's targeting pods, such as the Talios, allow for precise weapon delivery in all weather conditions, day or night. The Su-57 also has air-to-surface capabilities, with internal bays capable of carrying guided bombs and missiles, and plans for new long-range strike weapons. However, its strike role is perhaps less emphasized compared to its air superiority focus, at least in its current stage of development. In a mixed combat scenario, where an aircraft might need to engage both air and ground targets, the Rafale's omni-role design offers distinct advantages. It can defend itself effectively while on a strike mission or switch roles dynamically as the tactical situation evolves. The Su-57, with its focus on air dominance, would likely prioritize clearing the airspace of enemy fighters before other aircraft conduct strike operations, or it would conduct its own strikes under conditions of air superiority. The Indian Air Force, facing diverse threats, requires aircraft capable of both air defense and potent ground attack, making the balance of these capabilities a critical consideration. Section 6. Stealth and Survivability, a Generational Divide. Stealth, or low observability, is a defining characteristic of fifth-generation fighters like the Sukhoi Su-57. This technology aims to reduce an aircraft's detectability by enemy radar, infrared sensors, and other detection methods. The Su-57 incorporates several stealth features, including shaping of the airframe to deflect radar waves, use of radar-absorbent materials, internal weapons bays, and measures to reduce engine heat signature and radar reflections from engine inlets. The extent of the Su-57's stealth capabilities compared to Western counterparts like the F-22 or F-35 is a subject of ongoing debate among analysts, but it undoubtedly represents a significant advancement over previous Russian fighter designs. The Dassault Rafale, while not a dedicated stealth aircraft in the same vein as the Su-57, incorporates measures to reduce its radar cross-section and infrared signature. Dassault refers to this as discretion. These measures include careful shaping of certain parts of the airframe, the use of composite materials, and specific design choices for engine inlets and the canopy. However, its external weapons carriage and canard configuration inherently contribute to a larger radar cross-section compared to a clean configuration stealth fighter with internal bays. The Rafale's primary approach to survivability relies more on its advanced electronic warfare suite, Spectra, and its agility. The Spectra, or self-protection equipment countering threats to Rafale aircraft system, is a cornerstone of the Rafale's survivability. This highly integrated suite provides threat detection, identification, localization, jamming, and decoy deployment capabilities. It allows the Rafale to operate effectively in hostile airspace by disrupting enemy radar and missile guidance systems. This active protection, combined with its ability to fly at low altitudes using terrain masking and its agility to evade threats, provides a comprehensive survivability solution. So while it may be more detectable on radar than a true stealth fighter, it has sophisticated means to counter those detections. For the Indian Air Force, the question is how much emphasis to place on all aspect stealth versus a combination of reduced observability and advanced electronic warfare. True stealth offers the advantage of penetrating heavily defended airspace with a lower risk of detection, potentially enabling first strike capabilities. However, stealth technology comes with higher acquisition and maintenance costs. The Rafale's approach offers a high degree of survivability through different means, which has proven effective in modern combat environments. The Su-57 aims for a higher level of passive survivability through stealth, complemented by its own electronic warfare systems, representing a different philosophy in achieving mission success and aircraft protection in contested skies. Section 7. Integration and interoperability with IAF assets. Integrating new aircraft into an existing Air Force structure is a complex undertaking. For the Indian Air Force, any new platform must be able to communicate and operate effectively with its diverse fleet of aircraft, ground control stations, and air defense systems. The Dassault Rafale already has a head start in this regard, as it is currently in service with the IAF. This means that procedures for communication, data linking, and joint operations with other IAF assets, such as Su-30 MKIs, Mirage 2000s, Tejas fighters, and airborne early warning and control systems, are already being established and refined. The IAF has also invested in India-specific enhancements for its Rafales to improve interoperability. The Sukhoi Su-57, if inducted, would benefit from India's long experience with Russian-origin aircraft. The IAF operates a large fleet of Su-30 MKIs, MiG-29s, and other Russian systems. This existing infrastructure for maintenance, training, and weaponry from Russia could potentially ease the integration of the Su-57. However, fifth-generation systems like the Su-57 bring new levels of complexity in terms of avionics, software, and data networking. Ensuring seamless interoperability between a Russian fifth-generation fighter and a mix of Western, Russian, and indigenous platforms within the IAF would require significant effort, particularly in secure data linking and network-centric operations. A key aspect of interoperability is the ability to share data securely and efficiently across different platforms. Modern air combat relies heavily on network-centric operations, where information from multiple sources is fused to create a comprehensive battle space picture. The Rafale is designed with robust data link capabilities compatible with NATO standards like Link 16, which India uses on some platforms and can be adapted for specific national requirements. The Su-57 also features advanced data links, but their compatibility with non-Russian systems and existing IAF networks would need careful assessment and potentially customized solutions. This is a critical factor for maximizing the combat effectiveness of a mixed fleet. Furthermore, weapons integration is a major consideration. The Rafale is already integrated with a range of weapons that are either in the IAF inventory or are being procured, such as the Meteor Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile and Scalp cruise missile. For the Su-57, the IAF would likely rely on Russian-made weaponry designed for the aircraft. While these weapons are potent, ensuring they complement the IAF's existing weapons stockpile and logistical chains is important. The ability to integrate indigenous Indian weapons, such as the Astra missile, onto either platform would also be a significant advantage, aligning with India's goals of self-reliance in defense. Section 8. Cost, maintenance, and long-term strategic viability. The financial implications of acquiring and operating advanced fighter aircraft are substantial. The acquisition cost, often referred to as the flyaway cost, is just one part of the equation. Life cycle costs, which include expenses for maintenance, spare parts, fuel, pilot training, and future upgrades over the aircraft's operational lifespan, typically 30 to 40 years, can be several times the initial purchase price. For the Dassault Rafale, the per-unit cost is known to be high, but it comes with a proven track record, established production lines, and potentially more predictable long-term sustainment costs due to its maturity and wider user base. The Sukhoi Su-57, being a newer and more technologically complex fifth-generation aircraft, is also expected to have a high unit cost. Additionally, as it is still in relatively early stages of series production and operational deployment, its long-term maintenance requirements and costs are less certain. Fifth-generation aircraft, with their stealth coatings and highly integrated systems, often entail more intensive and specialized maintenance procedures. Russia has traditionally offered its military hardware at competitive prices, but the sustainment of advanced systems like the Su-57 over several decades will require significant ongoing investment from the operating Air Force. Maintenance and operational readiness are critical factors for any Air Force. The Rafale, having been in service for many years with the French military and other export customers, has a well-understood maintenance profile. Dassault Aviation has established support infrastructure, and the IAF is developing its own indigenous capabilities for maintaining its Rafale fleet. For the Su-57, establishing a robust maintenance ecosystem in India would require significant effort, including training personnel, setting up specialized facilities, and ensuring a reliable supply chain for spare parts from Russia. The IAF's extensive experience with Russian Su-30 MKIs provides a foundation, but the Su-57's advanced technologies would present new challenges. Looking at long-term strategic viability, both aircraft offer pathways for future upgrades. The Rafale is expected to receive further enhancements, such as the F-4 standard and beyond, keeping it relevant for decades. The Su-57, as a newer platform, has considerable scope for evolution, particularly with the planned integration of the more powerful Is-30 engines and new weapon systems. For the IAF, strategic viability also involves considering the geopolitical landscape, supplier reliability, and the potential for transfer of technology and indigenous co-production. India's strategic partnerships and its Make in India policy will heavily influence decisions regarding long-term investment in any foreign combat aircraft platform. Section 9. Conclusion: Balancing present needs and future aspirations for the IAF. Choosing between the Sukhoi Su-57 and the Dassault Rafale, or indeed considering a mix, presents the Indian Air Force with a complex decision. Both aircraft are highly capable combat machines, yet they represent different generations and design philosophies. The Dassault Rafale is a proven, mature, and highly versatile 4.5 generation omnirole fighter. Its induction into the IAF is already underway, bringing immediate enhancements to India's air power. Its advanced avionics, potent weaponry, and established support systems make it a reliable and effective asset for a wide range of missions, addressing the IAF's current operational requirements comprehensively. The Sukhoi Su-57, on the other hand, offers the allure of fifth-generation capabilities, particularly in terms of stealth and advanced sensor integration. As a platform designed for air dominance in highly contested environments, it represents a significant technological leap. For an Air Force looking towards future threats and maintaining a qualitative edge, the Su-57 holds considerable appeal. However, it is a newer system with less operational maturity compared to the Rafale. Its integration would require substantial investment and effort, though India's familiarity with Russian technology could mitigate some challenges. The long-term performance and sustainment of its stealth features also remain key considerations. Considering the Indian Air Force's immediate needs for bolstering its squadron strength with reliable and proven multi-role fighters, the Rafale has demonstrated its suitability. Its seamless integration of advanced weapons like Meteor and Scalp provides a significant capability boost. The existing infrastructure and ongoing induction process mean that the Rafale can contribute to the IAF's operational readiness more rapidly. The omni-role nature aligns well with the IAF's requirement for flexible platforms capable of undertaking diverse missions without extensive reconfiguration, maximizing operational efficiency with a limited number of airframes. Ultimately, the most suitable path for the Indian Air Force might not be an either-or choice, but a balanced approach. The Rafale effectively addresses current and near-term requirements for a versatile, high-performance fighter, simultaneously pursuing a fifth-generation capability, whether through the Su-57 or continued development of India's indigenous AMCA program, is crucial for future-proofing the IAF. If the Su-57 matures into a reliable and cost-effective platform with favorable terms for technology transfer and sustainment, it could complement the IAF's fleet. However, given the current operational status and proven capabilities, the Rafale appears to be the more pragmatic and immediately impactful choice for the IAF's present modernization goals.